What's up YouTube? Welcome back to channel Sleepy Dreepy. Today we're going to be taking a look at Fighting Mewtwo. Alright guys, so here's the Fighting Mewtwo deck that made top 32 at Hexter's this last weekend, and it was piloted by, I believe his name was Shuckle55GX. Very interesting name. He got 4-3 and basically just made top 30. He was 32nd. He or she was 32nd. So honestly, it's a nice idea. You know, I've always been thinking about fighting type Mewtwo and how it's gonna work, and this deck seems to kind of, you know, pull it off. So congrats to Shuckle55GX for getting top 32 at Hexter's with a different variant of Mewtwo. So now we're going to go ahead and into the deck profile, and of course we're going to start off with the main attacker of the deck, and that's Mewtwo Mew GX 270 psychic type, and we're mainly using this for its ability perfection, allowing us to use the attacks of any Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX on our bench or in our discard pile. And if we want to, we could use Miraculous Duo for 200. And if we have one extra energy, we heal all damage from all our Pokemon. So this can come into play. Let's say you're pre-damaged, you have a lot of damage on your board, you can come out of nowhere and just miraculously duo and heal off all the damage, and basically all the work your opponent did is erased. So now we're gonna go start with the attackers that Mewtwo can copy, and we're gonna start off with first Incineroar-GX, and we're mainly using this for Crushing Punch and Darkest Tornado GX. Crushing Punch for 3 colors energy, we're attacking for 130, and we can discard a special energy for our opponent's active Pokemon. With special energy out, there's a lot of special energy, like Luke Metal plays Coating Metal. Other Mewtwo decks might be playing like Aurora energy, so we can not easily knock off a energy with Crushing Punch if we need to. And then Darkest Tornado GX does 50 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So something swings into you heavy, let's say a VMAX, you could just Darkest Tornado and Revenge Kill him right back and not worry about a thing at all. So Darkest Tornado can hit high numbers fairly quickly. So that's mainly why we're using Incineroar-GX, mainly for that Darkest Tornado. And then we're going to go ahead and go with Garchomp Giratina-GX. And its attack, great attacks, linear attack. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. You can either set up attacks, set up Pokemon to be knocked out, or even finish off Pokemon on a bench if you need to. And then we're playing Calamity Slash as well for 160. And if your opponent has already taken any damage, it does 240. And then we also have GG End, and we can just basically discard an energy off of any of. We can just delete a Pokemon on the anywhere on the field of our opponents, either active. We could just be like, hey, we don't like you, we're discarding you to the discard pile. And if we have 3 extra fighting energies, we can discard 2. So that could win us games alone right there. We can get rid of threats fairly easily if we can't knock them out, and basically make our opponent restart building attackers and stuff like that. And then we're playing we're gonna go ahead and go into Marshadow Machamp-GX for 270 fighting type attacker. Revenge does 30, but let's say an opponent comes in and knocks us out, we do 90 more damage to that. So let's say we start off with a Rotom, we use Energy Assist, our opponent knocks us out, we can come back and Revenge for 120 damage. And then we're also going for 100 Plo's Impact for 160 damage. And then Active Heroism GX for 200 damage. And then if we have 1 extra energy attached to it, on this basically adds a focus band to Marshadow Machamp or even our Mewtwo, where basically if we were to get knocked out, we come back and we have 10 HP left. So we can easily go ahead and knock something out. They try and knock us out, we don't die, and then we come back and swing again. So that can save us a lot. We can keep energy on our board, switch our Pokemon out, and possibly move the energy to a Sirfetch'd if we need to, and attack with the Sirfetch'd instead of something else, instead of the damaged Mewtwo or Marshadow. Then we have Aerodactyl-GX, and then we mainly want to use this for the Wild Dive. It just does 50 damage for the amount of energy attached to our opponent's active Pokemon. So already 3 energy, we're doing 150. Anything higher than that, like a Pikarom, can easily 6 energies are doing 300 damage. So, and then, you know, Boulder Crush is okay, but you know, 120 isn't that great. And then we have Flygon-GX with Desert Hurricane doing 120. And if there's a stadium in play, we can do 120 more damage. And then we discard that stadium, and also Sonic Edge GX 220. Basically, this attack isn't affected by any effects on our opponent's Pokemon. So let's say we have a Decidueye in the active, we can Sonic Edge through it. So not a bad GX attack. And then we have, for our final one, is Massive Bloom. The Vileplume-GX with Massive Bloom does 180. Great early game attacker if we need to, but as we get damaged, Massive Bloom does a lot less. And then we have Allergic Explosion GX for 50, and our opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, paralyzed, and poisoned. Not the best GX attack, but you know, it can come slightly in handy, but not a lot. Status conditions aren't that great in the game right now, so we're not really going to be using Allergic Explosion that much. So now on to our support mons. We have a Crobat V with Dark Assist, allowing us to draw our hand back up to 6. Then we have a Galarian Zigzagoon, mainly for its Headbutt Tantrum, allowing us to place 1 damage counter on an opponent's Pokemon. That can set up damage for our attackers to be able to take out other enemy attackers quickly, and just set up math so we can take knockouts when we need to. And then Galarian Sirfetch'd V with its Resolute Blade ability. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may move any amount of fighting energy from your other Pokemon to it. This is basically a fire type Heatran. And then for Meteor Smash, we swing for 200, and we can't attack with it next turn, but basically we can just spread our energy around, and then out of nowhere just bench a Galarian Sirfetch'd, switch it, and then pull that energy, and then just swing for 200 damage fairly quickly. So that's just great with a Sirfetch'd there. And then we're gonna go ahead, Eldegoss V with Happy Match. When you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. This allows us to grab any supporters we might have discarded, specifically bosses or even a draw supporter. Like, let's say we can't find our draw supporter for some reason, but we have an Eldegoss in our hand, we have a draw supporter now. And we can just draw more cards. And then we're gonna go ahead, and then we have Dedenne-GX. We're playing 2 of them. For Dedenne change, when you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard your hand and draw 6 cards. We can't use more than 1 Dedenne change ability per turn. So again, we have a dead hand, we can just go ahead, Dedenne, boom, throw it out, grab a fresh card of 6. Then we're gonna go ahead, Rotom. Rotom is our best starter, and we mainly want it for that energy assist, basically allowing us to attach 2 basic energies from our discard pile to our bench Pokemon in any way we like. This allows us to quickly power up our Mewtwo's and any other attackers we might have, like a Machamp, a Sirfetch'd possibly, fairly quickly, just accelerating energy from our discard pile. And even recovery, let's say they knock something out, we can throw ahead, give them a Rotom, and then power something up for a turn, and then come back and swinging next turn. And then for our trainers, we're playing 4 Cherish Ball. This is a GX heavy deck, so we want to play 4, and we want to get as many GXs as possible into our discard pile so that Mewtwo can copy their attacks. And the more options we have with Mewtwo, the better. Then we're also playing 4 Quick Balls. We are playing a lot of basics. This allows us to search for any of our draw supporters, draw support Pokemon like Crobat, Dedenne, and even Eldegoss, and Mewtwo's, Marshadow, Sirfetch'd, and a lot of basics in our deck. Then we're playing 3 Switch. We need some mobility, so we play the 3 Switch to be able to switch in and out of the active when we need to. Then we play 2 Martial Arts Dojo. For 1 energy, we do 10 more. For 1 fighting energy attached, we do 10 more damage. And then if we're behind on prizes, we do 40 more damage. So that damage can add up fairly quickly. And then we're playing 3 bosses just to gust things around, take KOs when we need to, or even just slow them down a little bit. And we play 4 Marnie for Draw and Disruption, 4 Professor's Research to draw 7 cards, and if we just need to draw and look for something, we have it. Then we have 2 Air Balloon, again, just for a little bit more mobility. Sometimes we don't always start the Rotom, so we can quickly attach. We can start with a 2 retreat cost Pokemon, attach an Air Balloon and retreat, and still be able to energy assist with Rotom. Then we're playing 2 Big Charms and giving our Pokemon plus 30 HP. Bringing our main attackers up to 300 HP, and this is great for decks that when we're playing against like E-Turn can easily swing for 270. We play Big Charm, they can't really knock us out that easily. They need to find a drill or a tool scrapper before they do. And then for our energy counts, we're playing 3 Aurora energies just for flexibility and energy, so that we can attach. This can count for fighting even, and this allows us to use attacks like Vileplume-GX, and even, you know, Giratina-Garchomp and stuff like that, fairly easy. And then we're going to play 9 fighting energy. This is mainly a fighting type deck, so we do want to play a heavy count of fighting, and then we play 2 psychic energies to round out the deck. So again, congratulations to Shuckle55GX for getting top 32 with a very interesting take on Mewtwo Mew. Now we're going to go ahead and check out some gameplay. Tails, okay, cool. Now I don't want to go first. Energy, yes, let's go. Just what I like to see, because we can go here. We can attach Aura. Don't know if I want to attach Aura though. Let's see what their top deck is. We're probably playing Pikarom at this point here. Okay. Quick ball. Pikachu V, interesting. So it looks like we're playing some Pikachu V Max. Most likely. I think we get rid of this hand regardless, so we're gonna go ahead. Aura energy, dump the psychic. Gonna go ahead, Cherish Ball. We're gonna go grab Dedenne. And we're gonna go ahead and go for 2 cards. Okay, that's okay. So we're gonna go Quick Ball. Gonna go here, dump that, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab we're gonna go ahead and grab the Tina. Do I want, yeah, let's Dedenne, get rid of that. Okay. Let's bench this. I not want to get rid of that much energy, but I think we're gonna go ahead and research. Okay, so then we're gonna go Big Charm, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and energy assist, grab a fighting and a psychic, and go here and here. See what he has. If he doesn't knock us out, we can energy assist again. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, Tapu Koko. VMAX, okay. Passes the turn. Interesting. I don't think I want to bench this Mewtwo. Because I think playing the Machamp could be good here, or even... You know what, let's bench it. And attach a psychic energy to it. Then we're gonna have those 2 fighting. So I think we're just I don't want to Marnie him right now. So because he didn't do anything last turn. Do we want to get rid of this air balloon? I'd rather have Big Charm, so let's just get rid of it. Cool. So we'll go Marshadow Machamp, and we'll energy assist a fighting here and a fighting here as well. I think benching that Mewtwo was a mistake, but we'll run with it. We still have a couple fighting energy in discard. Okay. So I think we'll attach this Mewtwo and energy assist. Fighting energy will go here, and we'll attach one here just to give us options. So Valley. Okay. So I think next turn we can just Calamity Slash to be on. Okay, so he has Rose. Dumps his hand. Alright, cool. So this is going to start stuff going. Okay, so he can't boss us because he rosed. So if he wants to come in and try and take us out, we'll knock him right back out with 100 impact blows, 100 blow impact. So that is perfectly fine with me. Okay. Do we don't have any more energy. So I think what we'll do is we'll go attach the air balloon, will Marnie. Just because I don't want to get rid of all of that. No need to attach, do I? Well, let's just get the option to miraculously duo. I don't want to get rid of boss. I like boss for next turn. So we can go here, and then we can just 100 impact blow. Or do we linear attack of that? No, I don't need to. Yeah, let's 100 impact blow. Take that out, get some prize cards. Like, I don't need to linear attack this to knock it out. I can easily knock it out with the Marshadow Machamp. So I'm not too worried about that. He could boss us here. Yep, yeah, he's bossing us. Okay. So that's bad. It's not good here, but still think we can recover from that. So we'll go here. We'll attach that here. Then actually we could even go Sirfetch'd here. So we'll move 3 fighting energies to him. Actually, we can just go Sirfetch'd, attach the fighting energy, and then we'll retreat, and then we'll give him the aura energy and the fighting energy from here. And then we'll just Meteor Smash for the knockout. There we go. And then we have the switch too, so we can switch and do whatever we need to do with these Mewtwo's on the bench. Interesting that he has a circuitry. Okay. And we got the win because he can't come back from that. Let's go. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile and gameplay of Fighting Mewtwo. And again, congrats to Shuckle55GX for getting top 32 with Fighting Mewtwo. The deck is very interesting from the gameplay. I played a couple games with it offline and everything, and the deck is strong. It is a strong deck. It's just not the easiest to pilot, most definitely. It's very intricate, I feel. So you have to be careful. It's not aggressive like a Welder Mewtwo deck and Pikarom. You can't just go in swinging. You have to really think about what you're doing, which is it's a different pace of play from the decks so far. So if you want something different, go ahead and give this Fighting Mewtwo deck a try. I also think it's kind of a meta call, depending on what's going on. So like if you see a lot of Pika, a lot of heavy Pika, it might be good because you do have that you do have the energy assist, which allows you to accelerate a lot of energy. And you also have the flexibility of Mewtwo. So yeah, so go ahead and give it a try. If you're liking what you're seeing on the channel, feel free to leave a subscription down below. Leave a like on the video as well, and let me know any comments down below. Let me know what you think of the deck, what better plays I could have made in the gameplay, and you know, any other thing about the channel that you would like to let me know, any improvements and all that. So I hope you guys have a good day, and peace.